Hey guys, so today in this YouTube video, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be digging out this. I forgot. Wait, what was the sport that I said I was gonna do here? I'll remember because I think I said it. Oh wait, that was right. Baseball, but hitting targets. Because like this would be too small to be in a baseball would be too small to be in this kind of stadium. I don't want to go into spectator mode and because it'll kind of, it doesn't take too long to type, but it's like about this size. But that would be too small for baseball. So I was just thinking, because I did that with the soccer one. I like added challenges to it, to the soccer course. So yeah, that's basically it. I know I did a shorter video last time. Hopefully I'll do a long enough video to dig out this whole thing and maybe build the baseball court. I still need to put like the machinery on this. And of course, afterwards we're going to have to build the machinery here, but still, I only did it on these parts of this one. I just wanted to move on was all. So, here, let's put this here. Sorry, I'm coughing a little bit more than usual now. Once again, I just like eating these sunflower seeds, but it's where you have to break the shell first with your teeth, and it kind of makes you cough a lot when you consume a lot of the tiny bits of the shell. Also, yeah, we kind of ran into an issue, if you couldn't tell already, with that glowstone there. We are gonna have to, we're gonna have to change the landscape. So spectator mode is actually gonna be useful for this, and I'll show you. This shouldn't be too bad though. We just need to raise this up to here, and I guess that's basically it. Actually, who knows though? I might have to raise it up by a lot. I'm probably gonna continue mining this way like this, except I'll do 3 this time. Whoops. 3 this time. And just see where this goes. Just so that I could slowly like expose more throughout there. So yeah, summer is coming up, so I'll try to speed this up over the summer. Like I said, I've kind of been getting a lot of progress in Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, and it's just, I've been playing it like almost every day on the weekends, this video, but I definitely need to return to doing this off camera over the summer, so I will try and speed up this project over the summer. Hold on. Man, that's what happens when you if you like sunflower seeds as a snack. That's what happens after a bit of them. You could inhale a few parts of the shell. It's actually, I've been liking them as a snack recently. I mean, it doesn't fill a lot, but it has good protein. Any advice for people out there? Not that matters. But yeah, you just basically break the shell with your teeth and spit it in a cup. It sounds complicated, but it gets really easy. You won't even realize you're doing it in the future. Actually, not too much is exposed here. We're gonna still have to expand out the glowstone here, but I think that's it. But we're almost to here. Come on. All right, nice. Okay. Now we can work on the walls and ceiling. So we're gonna slowly build our way to that glowstone there. Actually, we're probably gonna have to do it now, but here, ceiling first. And actually, okay, maybe not quite yet. Let's oops. Okay. Just hoping to not break an extra block there. Okay. So yeah, sorry it gets pretty quiet. I don't really know anything to talk about, but I should say I know this step of the project, specifically the underground base, I started in December. I did expect it to take a while, but I'll try my best to hopefully finish it just before my summer break ends, but no promises. Just saying. But yeah, so far it's been looking good, though. It's been looking like an insane project. That does lead me to another topic. I feel like I should probably explain this topic a little bit more in the future, but I'd say since this was kind of a multiplayer world at first, but now I'm solo playing, and I pretty much, I guess, always will. It says I only let my friends in. I don't want to restart this, though. I have a ton of great projects on this, but I did kind of feel like a new creative mode world with a few different things. And two, I started this as Shroom World because at the time I was obsessed with mushrooms. If you're like one of my earliest fans, you know exactly the story behind that. But yeah, that's why I started Shroom World. But wait. Sorry, I was thinking of another topic. But yeah, my friends played it a bit, and I don't want to restart because I have a lot of progress into this. I just don't know how it'll work out. We'll see what happens in the future. I'll see what I'll think. That doesn't make sense. I'll think. That's what I should have said. But I'll think about it and maybe make a community post asking. You're probably going to just tell me keep this world. But for those wondering why this is called Shroom World, the main base is on a mushroom island, a really huge mushroom island. If you set your spawn as Mushroom Island and then go south a bit, there will be an absolutely ginormous mushroom island. And that's what led to this. And at the time, I was obsessed with mushrooms. Mainly mushroom characters in Plants vs. Zombies. And then mainly Nightcap from Battle for Neighborville. I know what I'm saying doesn't make sense, but still. But I started this in like June 2022. I don't know the exact release date of this world, but I think I know one way I can check. But yeah. I don't know if I will restart in creative mode. I'll keep making projects on this, but it's just the main island is kind of just, I hate to say trashed, but it kind of feels trashed with all my friends' builds, and I don't want to deconstruct them. And I know restarting, it's just, and it would be difficult to do two creative mode, world series at once. So I don't know how that would work out. Really, I would only start a new world if like something happens in getting this world deleted, which I'm not saying I hope so, but still, that's what would happen. I would just do a second series of creative mode, and I would do it a lot different than how I do things now. So that's just one thing. I'll probably make a community post about it. But yeah. But I definitely will try to finish this project at least first. Well, and I have a few projects in mind. I know it's making it sound like I'm gonna quit the world, but no. I'll probably make the community post like very far in the future if I remember, like after I finish this project, which is gonna be a while because I want this to last longer than the Draper project, which that'll be November 6th, I think is the day that this will beat the record of the Draper project. So yeah. Anyways, baseball. Actually, okay, I kind of remember baseball in a way. But I do want it to like hit targets and things. So I assume I just try to do this for the baseball. Yeah, I assume you can't place buttons on there. I don't really know anything else to do as the baseball. And like the stand for it. I guess a conduit, but it's not really as white for it to look like the baseball. Actually, that kind of it's just something about it feels like it would work. So, you know what? Let's do that. And all the supplies I would just leave on the floor. See the volleyball's here, the basketball's there. The soccer ball was up there. We'll just put the bat on the ground, but like nobody's using it. But what item should I use for it? Or what should I place? That's the thing. I don't know. We don't even need to have one at all. I just yeah, I just didn't know what to put there. Anyways, we're gonna have targets that are going to be required to hit. And I guess, or it could be slime blocks. That way it actually makes sense being in a bouncing pattern. Or we could have like different difficulty targets. That's a good idea. I might, if I can find the target block. Should I just search for it? Target. Seriously, wait, so it's on items. Oh, it's right there. Okay. But we could have them like random ranges and like just they're kind of different difficulties to hit them. So they would be blocking. Oh, I just came up with a really good idea. I want to quickly just put all of this here. The different difficulties, it'll be symbolized different resources by different resources. Why can't I can't move left? Okay, there. Different resources. So oak wood would be the easiest. And then normal mode stone. Now, of course, you can't really do this actually in Minecraft, so you're gonna have to use your imagination. Gold is next? I don't know. Emeralds are the rarest ore, so I'm gonna say that, but then diamond. And then, where's netherite? There's netherite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there should be like 7 difficulties. That'll be a little tricky to lay out on this. But I think it should work. Okay, that's... Okay, I wouldn't say that's easy. So let's scoot this down by 1. Okay, that I would say is easy. That kind of looks more normal. Would you think? I don't know. No, that's easy. This, which was the one I did before, would kind of... And by normal, I kind of mean based off of how challenging it is. It's a little hard to... I mean, I'm right-handed IRL, so I don't know how this would work. But it does seem a little further, so that would be normal. So I guess iron would be hard mode. I don't know. I'm gonna make it so that you have to wait. I'll probably put it a bit more off center to make it trickier. Yeah, you have to hit it harder. Kind of want to do it here. Wait, we could do it like near the very corner. That's a good idea. You know what? Since I'm right-handed and I would understand this easier, let's do it here. Okay, yeah, that's... Honestly, that would actually be a pretty hard mode. I'm not going to say that it's that difficult just yet. I wonder if I do gold here. One, I should probably set blocks, like, saying what angle you can be at. I think that would make sense. What should we mark it with? I guess... stone bricks? I don't know. Okay, that, honestly, I'd say that would be difficult enough maybe for block a diamond. I was thinking the key thing could be that it bounces off a target onto the next one. You know what? I'm probably not going to do it there. Uh, uh, I kind of have an idea, but I just don't know how to do it, if that makes sense. I kind of want that to just be straight up centered like that. But then there's kind of something holding it off. I was thinking I could do glass with just barely an opening. So like right there. Oh yeah, then it gets really tricky. It's not visible enough, so I'm probably gonna do red. Okay, there. That's trickier. Now we have to do emerald. Let's make it so that the difficulty of the emerald one is that it's the furthest back. Would diamond be visible here? I could scoot it forward each time, so it's not a big deal. Okay, that is definitely not visible enough. I'm probably just gonna scoot it by one each time, so it's probably gonna go pretty slow. Okay, that one's definitely like the trickiest, but then there's one more. I don't know how to make netherite the hardest one to do. I guess I'll put it here. I was thinking I could do a really cool thing where it bounces off a slime block. That's actually, oh, that's a really good idea. It needs to bounce off a slime block that's right here, which is already, in fact, the more difficult one, because you have to go like really narrow. It doesn't look possible, but I'm just gonna consider it with a position, and then, gosh, it's gonna bounce off of that onto here. Actually, with that netherite, yeah, let's just scoot it. Would it make it easier if I don't know. Now that looks a little too easy. Let's just consider it the hardest one. Okay, I will work on the machinery back there. Well, we're going to first start with the machinery up here, then back there next time. I think it'll be on the weekend, but I'm not doing Minecraft off camera on the weekends for now. But I'm going to end the video here. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.